Hey guys, today another episode of Just Jank. This is episode 3. I always look forward to doing these sort of videos, and today we're going to feature some Blood Angels, as you can see the icon in the background. So I recently played a game with these, actually in a tournament, and I want to show you how a single captain with one enhancement can put out some crazy, and I do mean crazy, damage output, because in the tournament he was the MVP by far. He was taking out full 10-man squads of normal Marines. He was taking out Chaos Space Marines, sorry that is, but it's still the Marine profile. He one-shot Angron in a tournament. What else did he do? And he also killed Gilliman. And I'm not the first one to see this, obviously. Everybody's been using him, but for you who haven't seen it or are looking for something what hits like a fucking truck, then this video's for you. So, how'd you get this? So basically, you take a captain or a Blood Angels captain, but bear in mind, if you take a Blood Angels captain and you take the Blood Angels keyword, you lose that +1 to wound with Oath. So, I've been running the Liberator Assault Force with 0 Blood Angels keyword stuff, but running them as normal Marines, so I get the +1 to wound from Oath. So basically what that means is, you take your captain, a regular captain, this is my kit bashed Minotaur's captain here, Power Fist and Axe. Obviously can't have the Axe, but it's cool, so in my eyes, I don't care, it's the rule of cool. And you give him a 25-point enhancement called Rage Fueled Warrior, and that unlocks sustained hits 3 for 1 turn. But then what you do is you take his normal data sheet and you go, right, I'm going to activate his once per game 2, where he gets a +3 attacks and devastating wounds for a turn. So on the charge then, you have 5 attacks base for the Power Fist. You get +1 for the charge, that's 6. And then 3 more because of the enhancement, because of the Finest Hour ability on the captain. So on the charge, then you've got 9 attacks. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling because of Oath of Moment. Sustained hits 3. Now I always fish because statistically, you roll the same amount of 1s as you do 6s. But when you roll a 6, it's an extra 3 hits, so I always fish. Statistically, that's right for this matchup. Then your strength 10 on the charge, so into infantry, you're wounding them on 2s. And depending on what you sticking with, either Assault Intercessors or Stern Guard, you re-roll, if you get into an Oath target, re-roll all wounds. Or Assault Intercessors, you get re-roll 1s naturally, and then if you're on an objective, you re-roll all wounds. So, what I did when I was getting into the Chaos Space Marine list is I stuck him with the 5 Assault Intercessors and an Impulsor. And then what I did when I went against Angron, which I'll come up later, I stuck him with the Stern Guard because I'm always going to Oath of Moment Angron if I've got a target on him. And then I'm re-rolling all wounds. So it's much better because he doesn't have to be stood on an objective or anything like that. I just go in raw, mince him up and hopefully kill him. So I'm going to show you what it went like with the infantry first and show you the real power of this enhancement and triggering that once per game Captain's Finest Hour. So you take the Captain's 9 attacks, 2s to hit, already really good. And then I'm going to fish for all the 6s here. So I haven't dropped any, but now I've got 6 additional hits. So there's the first 3, and there's the second 3. So now I've got 4, 8, 12, 15 hits through. So into infantry, normal Marines, 2s, re-rolling 1s because the Assault Intercessors rule. Re-rolling 1s. You've got that many saves at -2, but all the 6s are dev wounds. I'm gonna roll so -2 into Marines, 5 ups. It's done a poor roll there, so you've killed 7 Marines normally, and an extra 5 with devastating wounds, which equates to, this is exactly what happened in the game, is I killed 10 Marines there. And because you take the dev wounds last, it kills a character. And he had a 4 wound character, which obviously killed him. That's just him. You've still got the squad to fight then after. So I'm going to go into the Angron now. And what happened in the tournament is I put the captain with 5 Stern Guard, and they all fought into Angron and killed him. So I know it can happen. Let's see if it happens again. The captain didn't kill him, but he did a good job at loosening him up. I think he took like 12 wounds off him, and then the Stern Guard took the last 4 off him. But he did enough. So we'll roll it out now. So 2 sustained hits, 3s. That's a fantastic roll. So 4 6s already. Re-rolling. Okay. So 12 additional hits. 3, 6, 9, 12 sustained. Strength 10 with +1 to wound is 4s, but 6s are devastating. Re-rolling all fails, because that's what I'm opting to do. Because 4s are 50-50 anyway, and I'd rather not fish for devastating wounds. So re-rolling all fails. Any 6s or more devs. So we took another load of devastating wounds here. So he's already took 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 devastating wounds. All these at -2 for up Angron. He fails 3, so that's another 6 damage. So he's took 6, 12, 18, 20 damage. I have got quite lucky there, but it shows you it can happen. Every time I've done this, it has happened where he's killed him. Including, obviously, the Stern Guard fighting. So, you know, for a 100-point character, it isn't half bad. That being said, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been another great episode. I really enjoy making these. It makes me think about being tactical and, like, the changes I can do. And more than anything, I like your guys' feedback, because a lot of you have been messaging me saying that you've been using it in-game and, like, it's slapped, or it hasn't done as good as you thought, or, like, your dice rolls have whiffed and stuff. But I always appreciate it. Always appreciate your feedback. And yeah, I'll catch you next time.